Hi and welcome. My name is Taylor and this is a guided meditation for children less than 7. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for choosing this video for your child. And now it's time to get started. Hi, my name is Taylor. It's so nice to be with you. I'm so glad you're joining me to do this guided meditation today. If you're here with me, that means that you found yourself in a timeout or a break, and you may be feeling upset or angry that you have to watch this. But our only goal of today is to relax and enjoy our time together and have fun. If you make that your goal, then you're going to love this journey of guided meditation, and I really hope that you enjoy this time with me today. Meditation is kind of a funny thing. A lot of people, not a funny thing, but it can be explained in a lot of different ways and is used across cultures all over the world. But for the sake of what we're doing today, I just want to explain meditation to you a little bit. So meditation at the core is the practice of tuning into our mind and paying full attention to what our body and mind are feeling and thinking and what's going on within ourselves. You can think of it like sitting down and watching TV. Instead, we're sitting, closing our eyes, and allowing our mind to be a screen that's playing the thoughts and ideas and memories that go on in our head. And also the physical sensations, what our body is feeling and how we are feeling in this very present moment where we're sitting right now. And so it's a movie that we are getting to watch. And so if you are ready to dive into this journey, let's get started. So in order to start us off, I want you to pick the comfiest spot to sit in or lie down, whatever you want to do. And if you're sitting, I want you to make sure your back is tall and straight like a building, not slunched over and slumped like a hill. And I want you to place your hands where you're comfortable. So for me, I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, and I have my hands up, palms to the sky, okay? Just this comfortable, relaxed position, allowing me to sit up straight. Once you find that comfy position, I want you to just breathe. You can choose to close your eyes as we start or keep them open. For me, I like to close my eyes, but I just want you to sit and focus on your breathing. So take 3 big, deep breaths, okay? And I'll let it out slowly. Feel your chest and belly rise with each breath in and fall with each breath out. Good, and now I want you to listen. As your eyes are closed and you're breathing, just listen to the sounds around you. Whether it's the sound of my voice or the music, or it's cars driving by outside of your house, or the TV in the other room. I just want you to pay attention to the sounds around you. As you're feeling more present in the environment that you're in, focus on using your senses. So our 5 senses are sound, so we can hear things, taste, smell, so anything that you smell right now. We can touch things, so you can become more present by just touching the clothes or the ground around you to be more present in the environment that you're in. And then we also can see, but right now we have our eyes closed. And so as you're just using more of your senses in this space, now I want you to pay attention to how our body feels. And so we're going to do a body scan from bottom to top of our body, okay? So I want you to pay attention to how the ground feels below you. Okay, so how you're sitting, are you comfortable? What does the ground feel like underneath you if you're sitting? Your legs are crossed, and so you're sitting crisscrossed applesauce. Just breathe and focus on that sensation. Wiggle your toes if you have to. Hopefully your legs aren't asleep as you're sitting on them, but I want you to start to move up your legs. Feel any sensation, or if your muscles are tight, maybe one leg is tighter than the other, or maybe you have a little itch on one leg, and just focus on those sensations. As you move up, I want you to move up to your thighs and your upper legs. Continue to just take those deep breaths and then move up into your belly. Okay, as you're feeling what your body is feeling, it's like a scan is just moving up your body. Now I want you to put your hand on your belly. So just place that hand on your belly, and then with your other hand, I want you to place it on your chest, okay? Just want you to feel your chest and your belly moving in and out as you breathe, okay? Good. And as you're taking those breaths, now I want you to know, if you feel your hand that's on your chest moving more and your shoulders moving up, then that means that you're taking smaller and shallower breaths, okay? Which means that you're not getting as much air into all of your lungs, and so your breath is going to be quicker. But if you feel you taking deep breaths and your belly expands, that means it helps you take deeper and longer breaths. So you feel it moving like that, and the more that we can control our breathing and slow it down, the more control and presence we have within our own body, okay? And so sometimes we can get really worked up and we get really short, shallow breaths that we just feel in our chest, and we can feel our heart beating super fast and our shoulders rising up when we breathe. And when you feel that, I just want you to become more aware of your breathing. Take those deep breaths that you can feel deep in your belly as it expands, okay? And so right now, I just want you to practice those types of breaths, okay? So take deep breaths into your belly. Good, and it's not always perfect as we start to learn something, so just know that you are going to get better at this. You don't have to be perfect right away. You just got to keep practicing, okay? And so now as we move up from our belly and our chest, and we're taking those deep breaths, I want you to focus on your shoulders. I want you to tell if they feel tight and tense, if your muscles are super tight, if you're squeezing them. I just want you to squeeze and release. Release any tightness in your muscles. And you can move your neck around, turn it from side to side, just help release it. Maybe shimmy your shoulders a little bit, shake them out, and just relax, drop them. Continue to sit up tall as you scan through with your head and your hair and your nose, and what does your mouth feel like now? Just take note of how everything feels in your body. You might catch yourself drifting off and not focusing on your breath. You have other thoughts popping up into your head, or you hear things that are distracting you. And that's okay, it's totally normal actually. But when you notice yourself not focusing on your breath, I just want you to gently pull your focus back into your breathing. back into those sensations in your body. And focus back on taking those deep breaths. Good, and as you do that, I just want to close by explaining to you that meditation is like watching cars drive by on the road, right? We sit back and we just watch them as they drive by. We don't try to run out into the road and stop certain cars or try to tell them to come back. We just observe freely, okay? We just look at those cars, and that's how I want you to look at your thoughts. So as you meditate, allow any thought to come into your head and to also leave without holding on to it or attaching to it. So as you're thinking and focusing on your breathing and what's going on, I just want these thoughts to come and go as they please in your head. If you're feeling very upset over something, maybe somebody said something that wasn't nice, or one of your friends took your favorite book or ball, I want you to not dwell on those things, but learn to just let them go, okay? And focus on your breathing. When you feel upset, it can help ground you and help you feel more present. And then you can go and communicate and talk to people and share with them if they did upset you or whatever it might be. But first, just allow yourself to stay calm and aware of how you're feeling. Because that's what meditation will do, is it really allows you to be more aware of yourself and your feelings. And so I hope you learned something from this today. I hope that meditation and focusing on your breathing is something that you can take into your daily life. And now that you've learned, go out and teach your parents. Have them join you in this meditation, because meditation and being more aware of our body is something we will use for the rest of our life. So this is a really important skill for you to practice. And so I hope that you do. But thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, I will see you.